Daniel, thanks for joining.
Thank you.
So tell us, what was the idea behind Nihilus? What did you see in the market that made you decide to found a company?
Yeah, so I used to work for PayPal for many years. I led their strategy and operations for most of Europe and been working with a lot of enterprises and kind of clients. And the one thing that was always clear is that the back office is completely broken and it's very hard to take decisions on cash, understand what's going on, what's my position. The back office team, the finance team were kind of left alone. Um, and it was just clear to us that we need to come and solve this problem. Partnered with Danny, our CTO, who was building solutions in the past for other companies, and started to build Naus. And I think maybe just like to take it a bit farther, um, we were able to create a truly unique solution. Um, during kind of just right after we started, AI got into the play and made this entire market like um, even more exciting, right? Because now you can help customers with true decision making, be another team member, another treasury analyst to take decisions, figure out data, and make things more optimal, more automated, and just better day-to-day decision making. So this is what we do. We help treasurers to control, monitor risk across all their cash operations, um, from largest companies in the world to mid-market companies. We help them create reports, understand what's going on, answer questions, and then obviously on the day-to-day management of liquidity, how much should I invest? How much should I hedge? What's my next day funding requirements? Um, how can I avoid risk? All of those are happening within the Niles platform.
Right. So you mentioned AI, and everybody's talking about AI. Everybody's saying we are doing AI.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask, what is special about Nihilus and
Yeah,
AI?
I think so. When you think about AI, so today every company has some sort of an AI strategy, right? I would propose a framework where there's two ends of the spectrum. What most company would do today is an AI wrapper. They would take their own data and provide maybe a nice chat experience. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work, but it's not a different, compelling product offering. Um, what we do, and you see that with other like truly agentic kind of platforms. I don't know. Think about Cursor for coding or others. We've built an agentic system, a system of agents. Each agent is an expert in its field. Let's say categorization, forecasting, liquidity planning, connectivity, and those agents can work together. So there's a policy in place, and the agents know how to react in different situations, work with a treasurer, work with the end client, and provide an answer. So at the end of the day, this turns the platform into an active platform that helps you take decisions at the right time instead of something that you need to go and, you know, maybe you have a chat, but it doesn't take you any farther from an old school system. So we do the agentic stuff.
That's very interesting. But I want to take this a step further and go deeper.
Yeah.
When we talk about agents, I want to talk about specific use cases where you see agents delivering a much better outcome than what you normally have in the market.
Yeah, so I think when you think about Treasury, let's just two example workflows. One workflow is around tagging and preparation of data. Everyone knows that like garbage in, garbage out. If you're not treating the data correctly, if you're not tagging it in the right way or sophisticated enough with the right granularity, you won't get a lot. The reporting would not be worth, the forecasting would not be worth. And so our categorization agent can understand the nuance of a transaction and provide the cash category by adding different components and different metrics to the decision on what type of transaction this one is. Like what is the count? What is the offset ERP tag from the GL? What is the counterparty that the transaction is? What is the direction? Old school systems would tag a transaction based on a static rule, and that's it. Nihilus has more components, so um, the tagging rate, the granularity is dramatically different. So that's one, maybe an example. Another more sophisticated example is Nihilus can set up a cash policy for your business. This would be how much can I invest? How much can I, what's my counterparty risk across my different banks? Um, what, how much FX exposure do I want to take? Once we have those policies from the agents, we can monitor that on an ongoing basis and provide those recommendations, and also take it a step farther. We can provide a recommendation, and then the agent is smart enough to create a payment run from this recommendation. So these are the places where this creates a truly unique difference. I wouldn't say that on bank connectivity, right? Get my data from the bank. Yes, we can do it faster, but an agentic system doesn't dramatically change the way this works.
What are you working on these days that is exciting?
Yeah, so we took a decision to be the best player in the AI space for Treasury, and I'm proud to state that we are the leader right now in the category, but we want to maintain this position. So everything we do is around making our agentic platform better, making more and more agents that can talk with each other. Now we're working on payments, for example. So my liquidity optimization agent can provide a recommendation with reasoning behind it, and then move it over to the payment execution agent that would take this to the next step and execute the payment for me. Maybe one more thing about what's different with AI. So historically, when you're thinking about forecasting, legacy providers would offer regression models for forecasting, but the problem with those models was it was very hard, almost a black box. You got like an output of a number that doesn't make sense to anyone. With AI, you can provide reasoning and different options to why I got to this decision. And maybe, if the agent didn't get it fully right, you can actually course correct it and say, oh, no, you forgot to add this metric. Let's add it to your analysis. So this is how agents work today. And when we're building agents, what we do is we're basically analyzing the step-by-step workflow that you guys, treasurers, would do in your day-to-day, and creating it with an agentic system that can do this automatically for you, the things you hate to do on your day-to-day. So yeah, that's just another.
Where do you see Treasury 3 years from now?
I think that the AI evolution would make all our life, and specifically for treasurers, better and faster. But you guys are still in the driving seat. You take the decisions. You know best. Um, AI agents will be there to support your decision making, to make it dramatically more effective and with a better accuracy and precision. But you will still be there. I think, in 10, 20 years from now, that's a whole new discussion. We might have robots kind of running everything for us. But I think that, yeah, we're just going to empower and make things better for everyone.